If you're looking for the best cross bag or sling bag, then this video is for you. I'm testing out 5 different sling bags and seeing which one is the best. I'm going to be going over the pros and cons of each of them and letting you know what I think. So keep in mind that this video isn't sponsored by any of these bags that you see here. It's based purely on my experience with the bag and my opinion on the bag. So let's go and get started with the video. So the first sling bag that we have here is the sling bag from Outdoor Master. And so what I'm going to be going over first is the exterior of the pockets. And so here we have a front pocket here. We have a second pocket, and then we have a third pocket, okay? As far as the side components go, we have one side component for a water bottle, nothing back here. Here on the reverse side, we have a nice sweat breathable mesh bag or back part, and then we have an anti-theft pocket here as well. As far as the strap goes, I really love these simple hooking mechanisms here. So Outdoor Master says that this is where your sunglasses are supposed to go. Me personally, I would put like a carabiner here or so. So with that, I do want to mention that the sling itself, it is reversible. So you can attach it on here on the left side or here on the right side. Lastly, we have a front pocket here. Put any miscellaneous stuff, maybe keys, chapstick. So what I'm going to do next is show you the interior. So here we have a front pocket. Here, the second pocket, we have some sleeves here. It says you can put your phone here. We have some pen and pencil holders here as well. We have another medium-sized sleeve here as well also. As far as the main pocket goes, we have the large sleeve here, which is usually for like devices and stuff. Nothing else going on. As far as the anti-theft pocket, it's a nice, decent size. But what I'm going to do now is actually pack this sling bag with like a few everyday carry items of mine, which I always use every time I'm out traveling. So these items include iPad, journal, accessory tech case. Also includes like a water bottle and a headphones and a hat, okay? So with that, we're gonna try packing it up right now and see how it fits everything. So me personally, every time I travel, I always put my passport in a passport wallet. Right now, this is getting kind of filled to the brim, but passport wallet will still be able to fit in the main pocket. With that being said, one thing I do want to point out is the water bottle component, okay? So this is probably the skinniest water bottle I have so far. And so if I kind of force it in, unfortunately, it's barely gonna come by in terms of fitting it in, okay? So it is a tight fit, but it does technically fit. As far as actually putting the sling on, I'm just gonna be going over some things that I feel while wearing it. So this goes maybe, I think, this way. So with wearing this, I do want to point out that it does feel quite comfortable. Okay, so let me actually adjust my camera. So wearing this, it does feel quite comfortable. I really love the padding here on the shoulder part. And again, anytime a sling bag incorporates like a hooking mechanism here, I use this all the time for travel. This is absolutely great. So let me actually show you what it looks like from the side view, behind, okay? Being able to reach the water bottle. Being able to reach, where's that anti-theft pocket? Simply just turn it out just like that. Reaches very easily. But overall, it's a nice, very comfortable padding. If I had to, I know I can adjust this. So again, I just took this straight out. I could probably adjust this so that this component here comes down more towards my chest area. But I must admit, again, the padding, it does feel great. Maybe I could have it sit higher like that. But the padding, it does feel great. This is probably how, once I adjust it, it's normally gonna look like. This part here, zipper here. Overall, great bag. I'd say the only thing that it's missing. So me personally, when I travel, I do like to carry a pair of headphones, and when I carry a pair of headphones, they're big and bulky. So I really am putting these sling bags to the test. But let's go ahead and move on to the next sling bag. So the next sling bag we have here is G4 Free. So just like the last one, we're going to be going over the front pockets first. So as far as the front pockets go, you've got kind of like this, I guess you can kind of call this like an anti-theft mechanism satchel here. But even so, this is like where you can put like your foods perhaps, okay, in there. You've got one free front pocket here. Okay, multiple different compartments that you see there. Attachment for your keys. And as far as the main compartment goes, It's nice and big, nice and expandable, okay? Here you have a sleeve in there. Again, nice, big, and expandable. As far as these side pockets go, I want to make sure I don't miss any other pockets. Okay, as far as the side pockets go, you've got 2 mesh pockets, one there, one here. And as far as the rear of the sling bag goes, okay, another way to actually attach a carabiner, sunglasses, whatever you want to put, goes in there. Here, open this up. This is like where your cell phone can go. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to put my cell phone in here and see how that feels as well. There's no like buckling system on this sling bag, okay? So I do like the buckling system just because it makes it putting on so much easier. But even so, this is a reversible sling bag, so you can incorporate it here or here. So as far as the one thing I do want to point out as well is that you can hold the bag just like this, okay? I think people often overlook how often you can hold the bag like this. So some sling bags don't have this, some do. So this one does have it, which makes it easy around to carry. And then lastly, we have the anti-theft portion of the bag, anti-theft pocket, okay? So what you see right there. So let's go ahead and pack this bag up, see how it feels, and I'll be telling you my thoughts. So this bag is very, very neat, okay? So first off, what I noticed that the water bottle fits so seamlessly inside a water bottle pocket that you see right here. Feels nice, tight, and secure. So one thing I do want to point out is that I packed this bag to the brim, okay? So what I mean by that is that I included an iPad, a journal, a travel accessories case, my passport wallet, and overhead earphones, okay? So all of that actually fit into this bag, which is why you can see how bulky it is, but it's got a really good carrying capacity. So let's actually go ahead and put this on. Oh shoot, I always put the wrong way. So padding checks out. I think it's absolutely great. Feels very, very secure. This portion here, so I said I was gonna put my phone, but little old me, I forgot that I'm actually filming with my phone right now. So this is actually where your phone goes. This time I actually do have the carabiner with me. So if you're out and traveling, I always recommend carrying a carabiner just because it's so useful when you're out and traveling. But here, this is what I would do. Okay, attach miscellaneous things every time I need to. But as far as it goes, it's very comfortable. Okay, so this is the front view. This is the side profile. I already took the water bottle out, but this is what it looks like from behind. Okay. And again, I did pack this bag to the brim, so very pleased to say like it did pass the packing test, I must say. But again, that's me being super really testing these sling bags out, but it fit everything, so which is pretty neat. So aside from that, feels comfortable, great carrying capacity. Really love how the water bottle fits very seamlessly into the side here. Yeah, fits everything, and I do appreciate this pocket as well. So one thing to note is like this pocket that you see over here where it's not even covered, this is like for miscellaneous items. So think like any random papers or receipts that you might you don't really need, like after your flight you don't really need your ticket anymore. You can just throw it in there in case you do need it sometime in the future. But let's move on to the next sling bag. Next we have this sling bag from Carhartt. So right off the bat, you can kind of see like this barely fits into the frame of my camera right now, but this is a pretty big sling bag, okay? But let's go ahead and start with the exterior. Of course, you've got the top notch here. Hold it anytime you need. Front pocket, it looks like we only have 2 front pockets here, okay? So let me open up the first one pocket here, and then one pocket here. So there's 2 giant size front pockets. And then we have the anti-theft pocket here. One thing I do notice is that they don't really have that breathable sweat resistance mesh material back here, which like the other 2 sling bags do. As far as the strap mechanism goes, it is a buckling system, okay, but there's nothing else you can probably do to the strap, okay, but we'll be going over that really shortly, more into detail. Now let's actually go inside the interiors of the pockets. So the interior of the first one, okay, that's what it looks like. It's just one giant pocket. It does have an inner pocket as well. So let me actually show you what that looks like. So it is an interior mesh pocket. So this is what I mean by the interior mesh pocket inside the first pocket. So keeping it simple, it's got a key attachment there as well. Moving on to the main pocket. So this is the main pocket. You've got one sleeve here. And then on the other side, you've got another sleeve here as well, but just a giant size main pocket overall. And as far as the anti-theft pocket back here, so let me just open this up. It's not the biggest anti-theft pocket, but now for the actual sling itself. Again, just a buckling mechanism, no front pocket, no way to put your carabiner on, but let's go ahead and actually pack this up and see how it feels. So again, with the packing test, I include an iPad, a journal, a travel accessories kind of case. So by travel accessories, I mean like this one here. Try to include a water bottle as well, a passport holder, and a hat. And then to really pack it to the brim, I really want to include my overhead earphones. So let's see how it fits. So I've got this packed right now, and so two things, unfortunately, I'm not able to find an area to put it in. Number one is the water bottle, okay? So with the water bottle, it's an absolute essential when traveling. I can't really find a place to attach this water bottle. I can't even find a place to attach this carabiner and then attach this water bottle. So it really makes it tough to kind of carry water around with this. In addition, can't bring my headphones, okay? It doesn't really pack that well. So what I've got here is just an iPad, a journal, my travel wallet, an accessories case, and then my hat. But let's actually put the sling on. Now, I must admit, really wish I had something here, okay? I feel like this is like wasted real estate. Side profile, you can see there. As far as the back portion goes, you can see there. No place to put your water bottle, unfortunately. But even so, the padding, it's okay, right? The padding's okay. Like I mentioned though, it doesn't have that breathable mesh material for when you're sweating on the plane or sweating while traveling. That goes right here. So overall, it's an okay bag. I'd say biggest disadvantage, doesn't really include a place for a water bottle. But let's go ahead and move on to the next sling bag. So next we have this sling bag from Cutkey, all right? So like I said, there's no way to hold it up here, so every time you grab it, you're gonna have to kind of hold it by the actual sling itself. But let's start with the front pockets. Here we have a front pocket, number one, front pocket number two, and then front pocket number three, okay? So 3 front pockets. I see a lot of compartments, but we'll get into that shortly. We have 1 mesh pocket here, okay? So I could already tell that this mesh pocket is so small. I mean, you're gonna have a really hard time fitting a water bottle in there. Another side mesh pocket here for a bottle. As far as the back portion goes, okay, it is reversible, all right? So you can attach it here or attach it here. Now the sleeve itself, it looks like it's being used in terms of you have a strap here. You can put your cell phone in here, all right? No buckling mechanism, okay, it's just the sling mechanism. But let's go over the pockets real quick. So the front pocket is literally just a front pocket. The second interior pocket, nothing much, no sleeves as well, okay, just a giant second interior pocket. The third interior pocket, which is the main compartment, you can have an attachment for your keys. 1 sleeve here, 2 more mesh sleeves in here that you see, okay, and then 1 sleeve here. So overall, we'll see how it fits in terms of the packing test, but let's go ahead and close these up. And again, 2 mesh pockets here. I'm really interested to see what fits in there. And then we also have an anti-theft pocket back here. All right, anti-theft pocket there. And then, like I said before, we also have the front pocket where the sling goes. So let's go ahead and pack this up and see how it performs in terms of packing the iPad, the journal, the accessories case, my headphones, a water bottle, and a travel wallet. So here is what I have packed, okay? So to my surprise, it did actually fit the water bottle. You can see there. So it did fit the water bottle. I thought it was gonna be a lot smaller. Unfortunately, couldn't carry my overhead earphones, and also I felt like I was gonna crumple my hat if I put it inside there. But let's go ahead and actually put it on and then see how it feels. So it's a nice neat padding, okay? So it's gonna stand like that, I imagine, after I adjust it. We've got the clip here. So again, always recommend carrying a carabiner. But overall, it's a nice neat padding. There's the side profile, the rear profile, and turning it back around. Not much to say, okay? I really love this portion here. I'd say this is always a huge plus when they include a place for like a hook, sunglasses, whatever you want to call it. Cell phone goes in here as well. One thing I do want to note is that it's got like a wired earphone case or section here as well if you want to plug in your earphones, if you still do that. But even so, just wasn't able to carry my headphones, but luckily you could actually carry 2 water bottles in here if you'd like. All right, but let's go ahead and move on to the next sling bag. So here we have a sling bag from Mosiso. So starting with the front portion first, you've got a buckling mechanism. You don't have an area which you can hold it from top, but maybe perhaps like that, but there's no actually section where you can usually hang this bag from the top. But you have a buckling portion there, front interior pocket there. All right, not much going on in there. Opening up the second interior pocket, not much going on in here. I can tell there's not a lot of room in here, okay? But as far as that goes, we have two side pockets for the water bottles. We have a rear anti-theft pocket, which you see there. And as far as the sling portion goes, what I do appreciate this is that you've got a buckling system here, or basically a place to attach a carabiner there. No buckling system at all. This sling bag is reversible, okay, so you could attach it on the right or left side. I wish the padding did include like a place for your earphones or another place to attach a carabiner. But what we're going to do now is that we're actually going to pack this up and see how it fits in terms of the packing test. So again, with the packing test, it's an iPad, a journal, travel wallet, travel accessories case, and then also overhead earphones and a hat and a water bottle. So let's go ahead and pack it up and see how it performs. Okay, so here I have it packed, and so unfortunately what I'm able to put inside here is just my travel wallet, my travel accessories case, and this water bottle, okay? Everything else actually would not fit. So I'm actually talking about my iPad and also my journal, what I use while traveling. So unfortunately didn't pack much within this bag, but we're actually gonna see how it feels still. So putting it on, comfortable, okay? I love the breathable mesh material that you have on here, but even so, I do wish, again, this is like wasted real estate, something was here. So I have here a carabiner. Can't really find anywhere useful to put it as far as the front portion goes. Maybe just attach it here. I mean, this is what I sometimes do if there's no actual place to put the carabiner, but then it just ends up sliding down. But overall, it does feel great. Love the way that it actually looks as well. I would say this is actually one of the better looking sling bags, but overall, let's move on to the next one. So here's my overall recommendations if you're looking for a sling bag for travel. So for the best overall, I really do like the G4 sling bag, primarily because it was able to pass my packing test, in which it fit all the things I needed when it comes to traveling. Also, it feels comfortable, and as far as the cross strap goes, I feel like it's very versatile in having a horizontal strap and also a place to be putting your phone. It feels comfortable and it also looks great. For the best value, I still got to give it to the Cutkey sling bag. So this still has multiple different functions. I really do like the strap and also how it includes like a cell phone pouch. Also has an anti-theft pocket, and it is reversible, so you can sling it onto your right or left side. Although it doesn't pass the packing test, this still is a great value bag. For the best design, I really do like the Carhartt Sling backpack. So it's a unisex backpack. It has a very nice, sleek, minimalistic design. The pockets are quite big to fit a multitude of different things. And overall, it's still multifunctional. It still serves as a sling backpack. Although the strap isn't very versatile for the design, it does really look well.